So, question for you. How do leaders get overburdened with work in the first place? And what's something that you can do to stop it? Hey, folks, I'm Kirk, and I'm here with practical leadership tips for you and your team. All right. So, in a recent episode of our podcast, The Leader Feeder, we talked about how being too busy can affect leadership effectiveness. And essentially, what we said is, yeah, if you're too busy, if you're always running around putting out fires, you're too busy to effectively lead your team. And one of the things we talked about is how does that happen in the first place? If leaders are supposed to be, just in charge of the team, making sure that the work gets done through the team, then how is it that leaders get overburdened in the first place? Well, there's a lot of reasons. And in one of our recent leadership tip videos, we talked about that. But one of the big things we know is that if leaders don't trust their team members and if they're not committed to taking the time to train them and empower them, then everything ends up falling on the plate of the leader. So, for example, at the end of your shift, your team members have to fill out a report. It's not uncommon that if somebody's not filling out that report properly, what do you do as the leader? Don't worry about it. I know it's a bit tricky. I'll take care of it. Because you've filled it out for years. You know what to do. It's not a problem. It's easy. You can do it fast. And in your mind, you probably say to yourself, well, I can fill it out faster than Diane can. Or faster than it would take me to train Diane to do it properly. So you know what? I'll just take care of it. Okay, fair. Have fun with that. But remember that if you're then going to do it for the other 8 members of your team when they start to mess theirs up or make mistakes, now you're not only doing Diane's report, you're doing everybody's, and that's adding more work. So when it comes to how leaders become overburdened in the first place, one of the big things is that they're not empowering or trusting their team to do their jobs properly. So I encourage you to think about what are the tasks that you're currently doing that you could entrust to one of your team members, that you could empower one of your team members to do. I'm not saying that the second you give them that task, they're going to know exactly what to do and that they're going to do it perfectly. It's going to take a bit of time, a bit of effort, and a bit of training. But it's also going to take a commitment to saying, I believe you can do it properly. I believe you can do it correctly, but I know I'm going to have to support you until you can do it that way. But if you can commit that time and that effort and that training, it will pay off because now you're not the only person on the team that knows how to do a certain task. So not only are you empowering your employees, you're challenging them, which is what most people want in their job. They want to be challenged from time to time, but you're also increasing your bench strength. You're cross-training your team. So I'm not saying that's going to solve all your problems as a leader, or it's going to mean that you suddenly have all the free time in the world. But I really want you to take a moment to think, as a leader, am I empowering my team as much as I could be? And is that potentially causing me to be overburdened or busier than I really need to be? And by empowering my team members, could I free up some time to be a more proactive leader? Like and follow for more practical leadership tips.